Welcome everyone to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with David R. Say
Hey.
hello. Okay, good. All right. What's up, Sally?
What's up?
All right. We got to get in practice in here. When I say your name, you say hello or whatever phrase you want to say. All right. So, here's the thing. I'm just going to say, because these guys didn't see Avengers Infinity War yet. So,
Never want to.
I'm just going to say, I freaking loved it.
Oh, really?
Perfect 10. Holy moly. I want to see it again. All right? That's it. Perfect 10. All right? Amazing friggin' movie. Worth the wait. Worth the culmination of phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, 10 years. Boom.
Yeah.
You had me at the Infinity Gauntlet. That's all I got to say. I don't want to spoil for these guys. We are going to get box office numbers now.
Good. I see that.
So we're going to talk about box office. And number one for Friday estimates.
All right.
The Avengers Infinity War. Worldwide now, 284 million.
Not bad.
467,000. Yes. Yes. Almost 300 million for one day's worth of work and a preview.
That's awesome. Really
That's
impressive.
Nice, yeah.
Nice! Now, I heard The Quiet Place is really, really good, and people are saying, oh, you should see that. Well, it's number 2 movie, 219 million. Amazing. It's getting a sequel. Number 3 is Amy Schumer, I Feel Pretty, which is 24 million.
Oh, brother. Yeah.
Right. I guess you're not an Amy Schumer fan, but that's okay. All right, number 4, dropping is Rampage. 290 million. Not bad. Not bad. We did a little more, but not bad. Okay.
Not bad.
Black Panther moved up.
Oh,
Number 5. Wow. I know. I love it. Number 5. From number 10 to number 5, it has 1,328 million. We are so damn close to beating Last Jedi worldwide all-time gross.
Good.
Last Jedi is number 9 and Black Panther is number 10 all time. So we are like 5 million, 4 million away. Boom. It's getting close. Beat that Last Jedi. All right. Number 6 is Super Troopers 2, which has in 19 million. Which the budget was 13 million, so I mean, still gonna make a little more. Number 7 is Truth or Dare, 41 million. It's a success because it only cost 3 million to make, basically 3.5.
Yeah.
Blockers is number 8.
Nice.
Blockers has in 70 million worldwide. That $21 million budget. Ready Player One. The Steven Spielberg has in 524 million. Amazing.
Okay. That is good.
That is good. And Traffic is number 10, whatever that is. And that has in, neither did I, and it has 5 million. All right. So there you go. Now, let's get to the news. We have, let's see what we have for you. Well, I don't know if you're interested, Sally, because I've never seen these movies, but the 3rd Traveling Pants movie is on its way.
Oh,
Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Okay, excuse me for just assuming you would like that movie. I am ashamed of myself. Okay, forget about that. That was a dud. All right, Michelle Pfeiffer is going to join the Maleficent sequel.
Interesting.
Oh, interesting, yeah.
With Angelina Jolie.
That might actually be very interesting.
That is very, very interesting. Halle Berry might join John Wick.
Ooh.
John Wick 3.
That might be good, yeah.
That is even better news.
Yeah.
The Tremors TV series is not happening. Sorry, guys. Annabelle got approved for a 3rd movie, horror.
Oh.
for the Conjuring universe. So that is going to be the newest entry to the Conjuring universe.
Okay.
Let's see what else we could see. Stranger Things. I don't know if you've seen it, but Stranger Things cast has got together on April 20th. They did a little preview if you watch Stranger Things. So there is that. And then we have, let's see, Guillermo del Toro is going to produce something called Scary Stories. Spielberg's doing West Side Story. I know. Henry Cavill, who is Superman, is in talks for Man of Steel 2. Now, if you remember, his contract was, he had one more movie to go, and they wasted it by making him appear, well, he's going to appear in the Shazam movie, which they could have just saved it for Man of Steel 2. So now he's out of his contract, and the DC Extended Cinematic Universe, whatever, has to renew his contract, or else he's not going to be Superman anymore. So hopefully they get to re-sign him. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Right now, the DC universe is in chaos. That's why Deadpool made fun of it in the trailer.
Yeah, I saw that.
Pretty damn funny because they're like, "Do you want a movie? Do you want a movie? Everybody gets a movie." I mean, wow. Right. No, we don't have a Batman movie. We don't have a Superman movie, but we have Batgirl. We have Harley Quinn, the movie, Suicide Squad 2, Gotham Sirens, and I don't even know, Nightwing and Joker and Joker's mom. So I mean, that's basically.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. It's crazy.
Yeah, basically. Let's see what this is. We have a. Let's see. What's that? Okay, so they are promoting. Okay, the new Terminator 6 is just called Terminator. Okay, that is just stupid. All right, whatever. So the Terminator is just called the Terminator, just like Predator is the Predator. That's just dumb. And they got a picture of Linda Hamilton when she was like, what, 20, 30? And now she's what? Yeah. Anyway,
I'm kind of over
the whole false advertisement. No.
Yeah.
I gotta say that certain movies I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, definitely.
And certain movies I'm not. Yes, I would. I want to see. I just want to talk about Halloween for a second because something came up that really disturbed me. There is a big rumor going on, Sally and David, that Jamie Lee Curtis's character, Laurie Strode, you know, from the first one, they're gonna make her like a Dr. Loomis type.
Ooh.
And I'm like, what the F is this, basically?
Why?
I don't know. It's terrible. It's terrible. I don't, God. So I'm a little worried about that. Little worried about the Predator, as you know, because the Predator movie, they're going to have a kid either defeat the Predators or start the, you know, that's weird. So I don't know about the Predator movie. And then we got, what was the other thing there? Oh, Terminator. Terminator now. They casted the guy Gabriel Luna, who was the Ghost Rider in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He's going to be the new Terminator.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about that. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And if all else fails, we talk about Doctor Who. Because that's what we do. That's what we do in this cast. When it gets a little too quiet. All right. So, well, you know what? Before we go into that, David, this is your first everything show, okay?
Yeah.
So tell us about yourself, really. Get the people familiar.
I'm 28. I've watched Doctor Who since I was 7 on PBS.
How old are you?
28.
Okay. And besides Doctor Who, like, what do you like to do? What's your hobbies? Do you like gaming, video games? Do you like writing, drawing, like what?
Writing. I like performing. You know, different characters in my head.
Okay. Like signing out live and stuff like that. Like your own.
I can practice different characters.
Impressions.
Batman, whatever,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. And video games, you play games or no?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you play?
I usually play like Mario, and then, all right, I play, what was it, MLB The Show? I play that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I've been playing Bloodborne lately, so for PS4. I know you've been flooding the videos. Okay, so besides that, we are going to get into. I know the title on this cast is Avengers: Infinity War. I'm going to get to it very soon, and these guys are going to drop out when we do that. Before that, though, I am really trying to boost gaming on this channel. So if you guys want to make suggestions about games that I play, as you know, I got a lot of friggin' video games lately. Trying to build this brand, trying to invest in this brand. So I say. Or maybe I just want to play. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm actually getting pretty far in Bloodborne, so I'm flying through that. There's 20 other games that I have to play on this channel. So for now, until there's 22 or 23 or whatever. So I'm really trying to make gaming a big part of the YouTube channel. I'm also trying to do more live streams. So if there's any suggestions, now I do want to see if there's any comments, because I know that we have a habit. Well, I have a habit of not checking.
I was checking, but I didn't see any.
Okay, what did you say, David?
I want to play Injustice 2. That would be an interesting game to play. Gods Among Us 2.
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that might be a next purchase. I don't know. That's all you have to do is mention it. Like, oh, I want to play that too. So yeah, that looks like a really good game. The first one I'm going to get to probably. Then what was the other one I got? Today I got Wolfenstein.
Oh, that's a good one.
It was like a 2-pack.
Nice.
It's supposed to be. The guy recommended it or something. Like, okay. Actually, he recommended it a week and a half ago, and then I didn't get it. It sold out. I'm like, oh my god! It was, I like to get the new games. I very rarely buy the used games. I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. But I did have to buy the Resident Evil Origins used. So, all right. So I know everybody's tuning into the live stream because they're thinking this is just going to be Avengers, even though it's the Everything Show. So, and being that my peeps are not here, which I don't know where they are, this is going to be a cast by myself, which is not what I was planning to do, Sally. Nobody showed up for this party, which is just not bad form, man. Bad form. All right. So, let me just see if there's other news before I get into that, because let's see. Is there anything else to talk about here before we? Oh yes, there was a trailer, by the way, in the movie theaters of Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So I'm very interested in that. That's the third of the new Tomb Raider games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Now it's time for you guys to drop out. I'm gonna rant a little bit to the open mic by myself because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. All right. So I'll see you later, David. I'll see you later, Sally.
All right. Bye.
Bye, guys.
All right. Bye, Sally.
See you later, David.
See you later.
Oh, I'll drop you out. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Okay. Everybody's gone. I got you all to myself. Wonderful. Maybe I should do this as a new segment. Okay. So this is spoilers for Avengers: Infinity War. All right. I freaking love this movie. I love the beginning. I loved that Loki. And again, please, 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 if you don't want to be spoiled about Avengers: Infinity War, please stop watching this cast, okay? I just want to get it out there. I know my group is not around. They're out. I want to say it. I have to say it. I have to get it out there. All right, you've been warned. This is spoilers, Avengers: Infinity War. Going once, going twice. Okay, here we go. I love the beginning that we got to see Loki just ultimately care about Thor. Just, culminating story for over 10 years with Loki. He does care about his brother. He didn't want him to die at the hands of Thanos. We know Loki dies, which that was like, oh my God. I was surprised they did that. I was amazed by the battle between Thanos and the Hulk. I was like, wow, Thanos kicked the Hulk's ass and made him like so effing scared that he didn't want to come out the whole movie, which was really interesting. It's a really deep character moment there. I really loved Doctor Strange in this movie. I really loved Spider-Man in this movie. I really loved my favorite Iron Man in this movie. Um, I I I really thought that this movie was a perfect 10 because it was so massive with the Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought they were a great addition to it. I loved having, I'm glad Karen Gillan's in there as Nebula. Thor is also my favorite in this movie. Iron Man and Thor. Doctor Strange too. Like there's so many. You don't want to like say that some people are not. You know. Thanos was just. I've read a lot. I have so many comics. Thanos, Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity War, Infinity Crusade, just Silver Surfer appearances when he fought the Avengers, even before the Infinity stuff, after that stuff. And I know, like in the comics, it was like him trying to please Mistress Death, and they had to change the whole entire thing. I really liked that they changed it. I thought that he wasn't a crazy lunatic villain. The biggest thing that he was just calm, collected, and they were like in a fury, like just oh my God, trying to like defeat him, and he's like, even the guy in the beginning from the dark, his group, that guy was just like he was just cool, collected, taking him by surprise. I really was surprised about how much I loved the Scarlet Witch in this movie because even though in the comics I'm a huge fan of Scarlet Witch and Vision, I'm totally on board with that. I didn't think that they were going to transition that really well. And she is really, here's the thing that you really know, but of all the Avengers, she is one of the most powerful Avengers. I mean, she is like the Dark Phoenix to Jean Grey, basically. I mean, she is so powerful, the Scarlet Witch, that you've seen the storylines she's done. You've seen when she had a nervous breakdown. You've seen how she killed Avengers when she flipped out. When she lost her children, like the souls of her children, and then she dismantled the Vision, she went ape. I mean, she is a powerhouse. For a while, they didn't really show how powerful the daughter of Magneto is. Now, I know in the comics they changed that, and they made it at first that they were humans, then they were advanced humans, then they were humans, and then something else. I still feel that Wanda Maximoff and Pietro Maximoff are still Magneto's children. They're mutants. And I think that Marvel's going to restore that back to normal in the comics when the deal goes through with Fox. Because that was the only reason they changed it is because they were messing around. They were aggravated. And they didn't want to promote 20th Century Fox. So I'm pretty sure that this is why she's super powerful. And it's amazing because she's on par with Magneto power-wise, but then Quicksilver's just Quicksilver. It's like a poor man's Flash. I never really liked Quicksilver that much compared to liking, Scarlet Witch. But I did like it that Quicksilver was married to Crystal, who's an Inhuman, and their baby's Luna, and then Lockjaw was like watching the baby. It's a whole thing to tie with Inhumans, if you remember. So in the comics, but I really loved the Scarlet Witch and Vision together. Now, the thing that I'm not going to be negative. I'm not going to say anything yet. Some stuff I didn't like, but to me, it was still, it was still perfect for me. They handled everything intricately, tied in perfectly. I did like having Peter Dinklage in there. The fact that they made him like a giant, it was just so well done and awesome that he was the one that makes the massive weapons for his Guardians and different things. He was fantastic. We got to see Peter Parker's friend and the boss. I thought we were going to see more people of the supporting cast. I mean, I'm glad we got to see Gwyneth Paltrow. was interesting in the beginning of the movie that they said that Tony Stark did some alterations to his body as insurance policy when he's dealing with the biggest threats there is, like upcoming Thanos, you know. So that was interesting, and that plays well into the ending. And then we get to the ending, which, well, one of my favorite parts I want to talk about is when they almost took the gauntlet off Thanos, and Mantis was on top of him, and you got to see how really powerful Mantis could be too. I mean, you think she's underrated? No, I mean she's, you think she's really nothing, but she could be a big powerhouse. So I loved Mantis. The fact that Star-Lord just lost it, that he killed Gamora and screwed up the whole plan, I was like, oh, but it's believable because he loved Gamora and she loved him. The fact that Thanos really loved Gamora, I was like, wow, he killed her. And the fact that Nebula flipped out, and I thought everybody was done well. Groot, the comedy was just perfect. Some things that I did want to see that I didn't see was, I know everybody has their own storyline and everything, and then it just so happens that when Infinity War happens, they have to deal with the way they are now. I didn't I mean, I'm not going to be negative. I'm just saying I wish Captain America had his shield back. Did not like the new shield. I wish that the Hulk appeared instead of being scared. Black Widow, I don't know, her wearing blonde reminds me of that storyline that there was someone that was be like the second Black Widow, and I'd rather Black Widow look the way she's supposed to look rather than being blonde, but I guess she's going undercover. They're looking different. He's got a beard. They're looking different than they were because they were in hiding, I don't like that too, that the cords are still in place, that they have to be the heroes and they have to hide like that. That annoys me. That's just a waste of time, I think. The government should wipe the Accords out. The Avengers, after everything they've done to the Earth, they shouldn't be hiding. Hawkeye in hiding, that's not an excuse why he's not part of this. I mean, I wasn't happy that he was not part of this. That really sucks that he wasn't part of this. The Ant-Man not part of this, that sucks too. Now, here's the thing that I'm worried about, and that is you get a movie that's on par with how great this friggin' movie is, and I think then you have bad timing releasing Ant-Man and the Wasp in the same year. Everybody's just coming off this high with Infinity War, and now you're going to go see Ant-Man and the Wasp, which is like now way low-key. Like, not to be low-key, but like way down. Like, I mean, I just wish they would have thought that through, because putting out Ant-Man and the Wasp not being the sense of urgency, threat, whatever, and now it's down. It's like a relaxing movie. I think that's a bad idea. And it doesn't make sense with the momentum of the phases, how you go from Infinity War, like here, and now you go back down to Ant-Man and the Wasp, and then you're going to go back up to Captain Marvel and higher up for Avengers 4, which could be called Secret Wars, or could be called Infinity Gauntlet, it could be called New Avengers, could be called anything. I'm going to say it on the cast here, something that I don't know if anybody saw, but I wanted to do it with Chris in here or Scott in here, or these guys, but I'll do it afterwards. I believe, in my personal opinion, that Doctor Strange cast a spell on the time gem and basically trapped Thanos. Now, if you recall, he looked at all millions of possibilities, and there was one scenario where they won. And I think the one scenario where they won showed that Tony Stark lived. Now, that was a big like, if Tony Stark lives, he's the leader of the Avengers. There's a good chance, a fantastic chance, that they're going to win this one, okay? So I think it was imperative that Tony Stark had to live, and also reflects the future vision of Age of Ultron, where he saw that he was the only one living and everybody was dead. Okay. I think he cast a spell, an enchantment on the time gem that, when mixed with the gauntlet and when used, it basically fractures the time gem and then maybe starts to fracture the other gems. which would be a fail-safe backup to save everybody. Now, evidence that this is possibly what happened is the fact that the moment he reversed time to save the Vision to kill him, to get the gem, and then use the whole full power of the gauntlet, he immediately appeared without the gauntlet. Like, what the hell just happened? I think it's going to be such a messed up time travel weird thing that everybody who's dead is going to be alive again. I think not one person is going to remain dead. I think they're all going to live, and then you take it from there. I think that is really what's going to happen. I think there's no way, obviously, that the Black Panther is going to be dead. No way that Spider-Man's going to be dead. No way that any of them are going to be a Nick Fury and all that stuff. The fact that Nick Fury called Captain Marvel at the end is going to be explained because the Captain Marvel movie takes place in the 90s. And then at some point in time, she goes away. And there's a reason she goes away. And then now she comes back. So I think that is going to fit in perfect. But what doesn't fit in perfectly is Ant-Man and the Wasp right after Infinity War. That doesn't make any sense. It's just, oh, let's just write another movie. And I think that's what it is. I think that's bad. It was really bad placement and timing for that. So, because now we're going down to a low, and I don't even know. Hopefully it does well, but I don't see how it could because everybody's going to be expecting too much of it now, I think. And then they're going to expect to see stuff about Infinity War in here, which you may not see anything. Unless you see Hawkeye show up at the end. I'm forming a team together or something, and you know, I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure that Quicksilver didn't die because I didn't see no funeral, and maybe he just healed up and he's somewhere and he's going to be part of the group too. Again, you don't have your brother die and then everybody's partying that we're the Avengers in this new facility and they're happy that they're new recruits, and then you never had a funeral. So I mean, I honestly think that like you never really had a thing until, you know. So I think that Quicksilver's still alive, hopefully. And we hear that Agent Carter is going to be back too. I mean, I don't know what's happening with that. There's going to be a lot of time travel stuff, I believe, going on. Whether you call it Secret Wars or or you know, New Avengers. You might call it New Avengers. That might freak people out. Infinity Gauntlet is more than likely what the title is going to be. Maybe the Gauntlet got infected with the spell, and it's just on its way out. I mean, that's pretty sure that Doctor Strange, because you notice when he gave the gem to Thanos, and Thanos didn't immediately put the gem in the gauntlet. It's almost as if he sensed, if I do this, I'm going to lose. When I think I win, I'm going to lose. So he was very hesitant, like, should I? So I think pretty much Doctor Strange basically tricked Thanos. And that's going to be the main thing that's going to save everybody. Maybe it's going to awaken Gamora's soul, or maybe something's going to happen with that. Maybe Nebula's going to be turned completely human rather than looking like that. I think that's going to happen. I think that they're going to have Agent Carter be young again. Maybe she's going to be alive. Maybe people that are dead are going to be alive again. Maybe the Asgardians are going to be alive again. Maybe Odin's going to be alive again. I don't know. You can't do a reset button totally, but you can just do it in a way that it happened, but everybody's back to life. And I think ultimately everybody's lives in Avengers 4 because we know it has to be. Black Panther has another movie. You know, Spider-Man has another movie. Black Widow's having a movie. You know, there may be actual deaths, like Captain America, you know, may actually die for real. But I really hope that next movie, Captain America has a bigger role, because I know Iron Man was like mainly Iron Man and Thor, but I really want in the next movie Captain America to be big in it, and Hulk to be even bigger, because I felt we really needed to see the Hulk in this one more. It was just amazing to see me reading the comics and then see it transition to the screen. And I got to tell you, I was like a kid watching this, and I was just so excited to go. And I just, you know, when I saw the thing coming up, I started like, oh my God, yeah, this is happening finally. Infinity War. I waited so long to see this, so friggin' long, and so friggin' what a joy to see this done. I can't. as much as I might not happy with certain things, to me this was perfect. This was perfect, man. It was just so friggin' awesome that they did this. So I'm gonna leave it off with that for now. People are gonna be coming in later. We're gonna do casts later. I'm probably gonna jump onto my gaming aspect of the channel right now and probably play like games and Bloodborne and stuff until like Chris is back and Scott's back and everybody's back. Definitely see Avengers: Infinity War. Also see Black Panther, please, because I really want Black Panther to beat Last Jedi in the worldwide all-time record. Because Black Panther stands at 10th movie all time, and The Last Jedi is 9th place, and is very close to beating that. So, all right, guys, take care. Bye for now.